Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing another Q&A Would You Rather. I think this is my third ever one of them. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, Haunt says, would I rather never be able to smell or never be able to hear again? Ooh. I feel like I would rather never be able to smell again. Like, honestly, there's a lot more instances where you smell something, it's like, wow, that smells like garbage. I don't want to smell that. Versus, wow, that smells good. I really enjoy that. But not being able to hear things, like, I could be walking down the street and a car could be fucking coming to crash into my back and I wouldn't be able to hear it. So that would suck. Alright, Drizzy says, how does it feel to be constantly told that you sound like H2O Delirious? I've never heard his voice personally, but I get this question probably like 5 times a day. If I got the chance to join a big team like Sort or Obey, would I take it? Probably, honestly. Alright, Callum says, first game in console, N64 with James Bond GoldenEye, the 007 game. Best game ever until people played Odd Job because that was the cheapest character ever in any game. Whatever, I don't, hands down, you can't argue. How far do you plan on getting with Call of Duty? I honestly want my Call of Duty channel to get me to the point where I can play games that aren't Call of Duty and people will still really enjoy it. Because I think that's like the point that you know you made it. Like Call of Duty will carry me there like a little baby, and then I'll just I'll be off on my own. How did I meet Eric and Tolk? Okay, so basically 5 or 6 years ago, however long ago it was, I had a friend named Cross that I went to school with. We played COD together. He was like a quick scoper at the same time as me, and he was friends with Cammy J, and Cammy J introduced me to Tolk and Eric pretty much together, and from then we were pretty much friends forever. How was meeting Jinx? Did you two act the same in person as you did on Xbox? Oh, I think we pretty much did. I think we were both pretty much the same. It was awesome meeting him. I think I really surprised him. He tries to say, like, he plays it off like, oh, you didn't get me, I knew you were going to be here, but I don't think he had any clue that I was there. It was pretty awesome. I had a great time. As well as everybody else being there. We all had a great time. It was fun meeting everybody. Alright, would I rather have one leg or one arm? So now, okay, I'm going to answer this in 2 parts. First part, I don't know if he means like, that one limb will be my only limb. Does that mean that I don't have any legs and I only get one arm, or I don't have any arms, I only get one leg? If that's the case, I'm going to say one arm, because I feel like I could operate a wheelchair with like one of those electronic ones and then do shit with my other arm, and yeah. Honestly, like, even if it's the other way, like, I'll have one arm, 2 legs, or 1 leg, 2 arms, I'm still going to take the 2 arms, man. I feel like you can just do so much more with 2 arms as opposed to 2 legs. If I was to go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Oh, man. I really got to think about that one. Alright, so I think, since I went to Italy, probably like 5, 6 years ago, I don't remember when it was, but I went to Italy for vacation, and so I got to see quite a bit of Europe, or at least that southern sort of atmosphere. And honestly, I think if I could choose to go anywhere, I think I would choose one of 2 places, Germany or Spain, mostly just because of the history behind those. I took German in high school, so I know a bit about the culture and I know some of the language, so I think it'd be cool to go there. Spain, historically, seems like a cool place, seems like a lot of cool people. So yeah, one of those 2. What would I do if I never met Jinx? Probably be a much more normal person. No, but honestly, I don't know. I guess I can't really say that. I probably would have been really good friends with somebody else on Xbox, like Tolk. I'm guessing I probably still would have been friends with him and Cam and them. So it'd probably just be that, but without the Eric. And I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube right now, honestly. When did I start YouTube and trick shotting? I started YouTube... What? My first channel was either 2007 or 2008. I uploaded the video a long time ago, like, because it was like my 7 or 8 anniversary, or year anniversary of YouTube. And yeah, that was the first time I ever uploaded a video. When did I start trick shotting? I guess technically I started trick shotting like when Grizz kind of started with the whole no scoping and the 360 and whatnot. I just progressed along with the rest of the community at that time. So pretty much since the beginning. What is my favorite clip ever hitting? It was a Quarry dropback 1080 on MW2. This was 3-4 years ago. Back before, well, it wasn't before setting up. It was like during the setup era, and this was not a setup shot. And the reason I like it so much is like, I was just playing with friends, and I wasn't really expecting to hit clips. Nobody was like really trying hard to go for clips. and I hit a crazy shot, and I freaked out, and one of my friends was on the phone, and he hung up with the person he was on the phone with just to say it was crazy and stuff. I'll try to download it, and I'll play it right now.
Oh, now he is. Sorry, I was a little bit late. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. God, that was fucking sick. Oh my god, Scott. Oh my god.
Alright, what inspired you to do YouTube? This kind of goes along with the one earlier, but pretty much I had always been like fond of sniping. You know, Call of Duty 2, I played Call of Duty 2 a lot on PC, and I always used the sniper. The Springfield was crazy on that game. I loved it. And then I just kind of progressed over to COD 4. I saw how cool the M40 was. Like, just, I mean, back when I first started, it was laying back in a bush in the back of the map and hard-scoping people with iron lungs and overkilling and stuff like that. But I thought that was so cool. And then when people started, like, quick-scoping and no-scoping, I was like, holy crap, that's awesome, and it seems fun. So I started doing that. And then I saw Zergriz. He came out with all these no-scoping montages, and then his infamous G-Shot tutorial and all that. I was like, wow, I want to do this. Went out, bought a Dazzle, and I started making videos after that. Alright, Stu asks what my favorite TV series is that I've ever watched. Now, this is... I gotta give this one a toss-up. Game of Thrones. Great show. Phenomenal show. I love it. I just finished Season 5 the other day. Great show. 10 out of 10. Breaking Bad. Also a 10 out of 10. Great show. I would watch that over and over again. Yeah. Number 3, I gotta give it to Arrow. Stephen Amell is a great guy. That show was awesome. Even though some, I mean, it's more of like a fictional sort of thing, but honestly, it was crazy. Number 4 might seem like a weird one. It's not like an acclaimed series at all, but Prison Break. Now, a lot of it seemed very on the fence whether or not it would happen, but honestly, I thought the show was so good. Prison Break, phenomenal. The 2 actors in it are great guys. Yeah, those are probably my 4 favorite. I wouldn't really put any of them above the others. Alright, am I going to be joining teams or doing episodes? I already answered the teams earlier, but am I going to be doing episodes? Yes, I still am. I just don't really play for clips anymore, so I don't put them out too often. Plus, I feel like not really anybody watches Call of Duty for clips or episodes anymore, so I feel like that's not really what my channel's about, so I'm not too fussed about it. Honestly, for the past like 3 months, I've completely forgot to save clips, even for like mini-tages or episodes and stuff, so I've deleted a lot of clips. But yes, I am working on it. I'm very close to having one done. I had to answer it again because it's from Tolk. How was your vacation in Cincinnati with me and the midget? The midget, of course, meaning Eric. Honestly, it was great. I hope we get to do it again soon. I had a good time, even though we went on roller coasters and shit, which I am not very good on roller coasters. It was a pretty horrifying thing. Alright guys, I don't have a specific like person that asked this one, but I get this one so frequently that I'm just going to answer it. How did I get my name? Alright, long time ago, I was in a team called Zone. It was a really long time ago, and I was in it for a couple of, well, maybe not a couple of years, but it was for a while. And then I quit playing COD, and when I came back, I wanted to start over. I wanted a whole new name for myself. I didn't want to be that old Zone member, you know, even though it was a good team. I just wanted to make a new name for myself. So I made a new personality, and at the time, me and a friend were always playing together, and we always made fun of the people that called no-scopes Nosks because it just sounded so goofy. So every time we would hard scope somebody, we'd say that we hosked them. And when I was making my new name, I was like, all right, I want kind of my own word, you know, I don't want to just be another Feral or whatever, Rain, you know, any of those names that a lot of people were using at the time. So I just made my name that word because nobody had it. It wasn't even a real word. So that's how I made my name. To the million people that ask, I answer this every Q&A. All right, last but not least, I don't even want to show this picture, but Eric, our friend Eric, asks, have I seen this man? That's a picture of Tolk. That's a rough one, man. Have I seen him? Yeah. I was there when that picture was taken, believe it or not. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I tried to answer these ones faster. There was a lot of questions in here, like 16 or 17 or 18 or something. General consensus though, why don't I join teams? Because I don't get asked. Like, I can't just apply for a team and get in, you know. The bigger teams don't work that way, and apparently the leaders don't like my content or don't watch it, whatever. So that's why I don't get in teams, alright? Stop asking. Number 2, what my name meant. I answered that. Go back and watch it if you didn't hear it, because I'm tired of answering that question. And also how I met Eric and how long I've known him. I answered all of those, alright? So Leave me alone. But yeah, guys, that wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Peace out.